Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Realm of Vasten. We got a whole bunch of stuff we're going to get to right after this. Oh man, we are back. I'm so excited to be back. We're back in Andier's Rest and ready to do some work. And we're gonna be heading through the Mushroom Cave because, what is this? Is that a connected texture? No, that's just one. I thought that was two hay bales, but I think that's just one block. I think. Wait, what the heck? Is that connected? No, that's just one block. I'm losing my mind. I am losing my mind. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go through the amazing Mushroom Cave. I say it's amazing because I built a part of it, and then Mollis came in and showed me up by making it 1,000 times better. Darn, I'm so overclassed in this world, I can't even handle it. Anyway, we're heading down here because I want to show you what has been rolling here. So this is what we've done. This is what we've done, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a good start. This is you can see that it's sort of in progress here. We have this amount of stuff. I see Juxie's been doing some sand stuff over there. We're in different areas. We're gonna have some areas that have sand. We're gonna have some areas that have, yeah, it's gonna hopefully feel really truly like all the different villages in vanilla Minecraft. We're gonna have like desert and savanna and all that kind of stuff all down here. We thought the middle should be sort of plains and with some rivers and stuff like that. That's cool. This might be the desert area. Maybe we'll have Juxie expand that to be over there. Little desert houses. That's where we'll bust in some desert villagers and keep them there over there. But where I want to work on is over here, and I don't know which area this is going to be. I think this is far enough away. It's probably not going to be desert. Maybe this will be more of just like the plains. But we're going to be building a Patron build. Finally, it's been quite a while since I've done one. Actually, because like I explained last episode, we were kind of in the middle of some stuff. I need to find a good place to put down a bed so I can sleep. I'd like to keep my spawn here. You know what's not going to change for a good long time is right here by the fall. And I did set up the fall, so you can actually take this right to the end. It's pretty cool. Let's do it. A bed right here. This is a patron build for Arcadia, who asked me for, it's a gold tier patron ship. So with that you get what I'm calling like an epic build. And maybe is that a little presumptuous of myself? Yeah, possibly. I don't know. But yeah, I want to call it like an epic build because the idea is it's more than a house. Because for the silver tier patron, which if you're so interested is $5 a month, and helps me support the channel and pay for the servers, because darn it, these servers aren't free. So I appreciate all of you very, very, very much. But what the silver tier is, you get a house in any kingdom of your choice, and we'll write some of the story and all that kind of stuff, and I'll generally show the building of that on camera, and that's an episode. But what the gold tier is you get an epic build in addition to you get a house somewhere else, but you get either like a guild or a cathedral or a Church of the End, or whatever you're thinking. And what he requested was Notre Dame, which this is right around when Notre Dame burnt down, if you remember that, just a couple months ago. Oh look, it's a party. So the idea is going to be, I don't want to reproduce Notre Dame exactly, because I feel like that is a thing better reserved for creative or something where you can really take time to reproduce that. Oh my, what is even happening here? I swear Callus told me that mob spawning wasn't working, but it seems to be working just fine right now. There are mobs everywhere. Okay, let's take these guys out. All right, anyone else want to fight? I guess it's pretty dark over here. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up some reference images of Notre Dame, and I'm going to build a smaller version of it here, but a lot of it's going to be underground. So what I want to do is I want to do the front of it right now. That's going to go right into the cliff, and then we'll build the internal structure actually underground, which I think is going to make, I think there's going to be a really cool lore story behind that, and that's going to be a pretty cool thing. So let me grab some images, and we'll get rolling on this. Here you can see there's not a lot to it. It's a couple front areas and a nice round window in the middle. let's lay out the beginnings of the church. Then we're going to see how big we can go here. So I need to center it because this has got to be the center because that's where the drop is. Not that I can't move the drop, but why not center it, right? So I'm thinking right about there. How's that? No, we can back it up a little bit more. How about right about here? No, let's split the difference. Let's go right about there. Okay, so this is going to be the center of the actual church. It looks like it's a couple different groups of 2 doors each. So because, I mean, we are building underground and we're gonna have to condense this slightly. So let's go with, for right now, we're probably gonna make this taller than this. As a matter of fact, well, more off the ground rather. But let's go with, let's say that's gonna be okay, lag. That's gonna be a set of double doors, and that's gonna be a set of double doors, and then we'll bring this out to here. That'll be the main entrance. That'll be that main arch sort of situation. So then this will be a pillar. Well, for right now, let's just make this 3 wide, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the exact same thing right here. So we'll do, let's see, doors. Boom, boom. Okay, there's one, and boom, boom, there's another. So then we'll copy that on the other side. We'll see where this is. This lava doesn't need to be there. It is nothing. We'll just pretend like it's not there. I didn't get rid of it because you hate to get rid of it, and then you're like, oh, I could use that lava or whatever. But yeah, okay. That's pretty good. And then what we'll do is we'll do 1, 2, 3 for the, like, we'll copy this thing right here. So out here, and let's back up now and take a look at this and just kind of get a feel for how this is. Let me get rid of this guy. How's that for the size? Because we'll go right up into the ceiling. We're gonna go straight up. That's the idea. We're just gonna go absolutely, completely straight. And not even worry about a roof. We're just going to build basically a facade, and then we're going to build an interior. So almost all of this build is going to be interior, but I think that's going to be a really cool look. All right, I want to try to bring you in a little bit more on this build than I do often, because I want to show each step along the way here, whether it works out perfectly or whether it's a total disaster. And so far, so good. I'm taking time to actually make this look good from the inside from the outside rather, and the inside. So I actually took time to put stairs up here because I think there's a really good chance that you're going to see this from the inside, at least part of it, whether it's the main sanctuary or not. I'm not sure which way that's going to go. But anyway, so we have the stone brick backlay here. Up here, we're going to do some sort of design, probably some sort of like glazed terracotta looking design. And then I thought what we could do over here is bring in a little bit of dark oak next. So I want to do one more row of this arch to really give it that look. So I already used stone, and then andesite. Now I'll go one step darker yet, and that's going to be dark oak, I think. All right, I got some stuff done here, and I think it's starting to shape up. You're starting to see a little bit of the shape sort of fill and get an idea of how big it's going to be. Now here we are to sort of a problem, and the problem is I got to dig. The next step is I got to dig, so I'm going to have to dig out the entire cathedral. Now I went out to the beacon, to the mining guild, and I grabbed an hour of haste before I started recording today, so I don't know how much time I have left. Let me see if it shows. No, it doesn't show yet, so that means I have a good bit of time yet. So I think it's time that I get rolling probably on this, and yeah, I think I'm gonna do, I want to keep all this stuff, so I'm just gonna dump all of this up here, and let's just jump into a time lapse. Let's do a time lapse, underground digging time lapse, and dig out this entire cathedral. What do you say? That should be fun, right? Right. Hi everybody. let's talk. It's been a couple days since I recorded because I had some guests here in the house between my mother-in-law and some other family friends and stuff, and I have not been able to sit down at the recording studio here to do any stuff. But what I did do is I did a lot of digging, and I started placing down some blocks on this cathedral. So, you know, I'm using Notre Dame's cathedral in Paris as sort of a very rough guide to this. Now, this isn't going to be a reproduction. Obviously, first we're underground. Secondly, I'm not copying it exactly, but I'm going to take some. I'm going to take some from it, right? I'm going to take some ideas from it. And you can see the scale here. The scale is going to be big. This is going to be a little entryway. That's why there's a little bit of a lower roof there. And then once you walk in here, then you're going to get into sort of the main cathedral area. I think this is going to be really cool. It's going to be a whole bunch of episodes. You know, we're going to be here for a whole bunch of time. But man, it hit me. It finally hit me. So this is the fall. It hit me what we're going to do. I'm going to keep that to myself right now, but it's going to involve a second gold tier patron build that's going to go right up there. So if you are the person who has that giant gold tier patron build suggestion coming up, well, it's all going to play together. I think it's going to be super cool. And yeah, there's going to be some lore. There's going to be a storyline. It's going to be really cool. If, by the way, if you're wondering where the Lore of Vasten series went, I've been writing. I have probably over 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes of script written out. I just need to next sit down and record it and then do the scenes and stuff. So there is one coming. It's been a while, but we're going to be introducing some magic, some different stuff into the Realm of Vasten, some lore. If you're into that kind of thing, then man, cool. You're in for a really awesome episode. Coming soon, maybe next week. Now, while we're talking here, before I do any more, today we're going to leave this off today because obviously this has been a whole lot. That's a monstrous amount of digging. But we're going to head to the end and do a little bit of work in the end. But another thing I need to do is I need to go get a lot of black ink because we're going to be doing black terracotta here for the floor because that is Notre Dame has it's like a black and white tile for a church, which is not what I really would have expected that much, but that's what they have, so that's what we're going to attempt to use. All right, well, we're back here in the end now, and I want to take a look at two of the different platforms. One platform, this one has got to be expanded, but I'm not as worried about that one. Well, I'm not worried about anything. We just started this kingdom, but the next thing I do want to work on is I want to work up here. So let's take a look at the design as it stands now. Okay, it's okay. I did find a decent circle here. I'm thinking maybe this out here should be the regular diorite, like not polished diorite, I guess. Let's see how this looks. Let's just do a couple here together. What do you think of that? It's pretty nice, right? I think a nice way to mix it up but keep the palette consistent, because this is actually where the ender is going to be eventually here. As you can see, the spawns are going just great, even despite all the the torches we have up. They're still spawning everywhere. We need to deeply spawn proof this thing, because man, I mean, I'm wearing a jack-o'-lantern again. I put all my gear in my ender chest, so I'm all safe and everything. But yeah, endermen everywhere, just everywhere. So let me work out some more of this, and then we'll come back and just see where we stand. And this is where we have left it. It is an impressive sight, I think, to see. This is just the very beginning of what's going to be just a huge, awesome kingdom. This is going to be a kingdom upon itself. Can you even imagine how big this is going to be? Oh man, I am so excited about it. So I expanded the top. Let's go over here and take a little look. I expanded the top a little bit, and yeah, you can see it's not lit up. That's okay. That's all right. And then I did some stair work just to get from the bottom up to at least midway. This is the main kind of area they did. So this is where, for right now, this is where the command block takes. There's going to be a ship somewhere. We're going to make a floating port where the elves come in, and yeah, this is going to be this is probably going to be where you walk into the kill chamber. This will be gone. This is temporary just to get up to the top for now. But that's one thing I wanted to work on. So I wanted to work on a good creative way to make this happen, and I want this area down here to be where there can be enchanting tables and all that kind of stuff. You know, because this will be like the ender pearl disposal area. This this would be maybe some storage of pearls and whatever books, maybe that kind of stuff, you know. I mean, and then over here right now, maybe this could be a station of some tools and stuff like that. And then as you go up, each place will go, I guess, further away from the tools and then closer up to the top. So yeah, I think this is gonna work really well. I like the idea a lot of going like 3 wide stairs. So it's like 3 wide going up there, then over here, then we'll go back probably out to the outside, like over on this side, and just kind of go up. That way you can go up on either side and there can be stuff on both sides. I think that'll be kind of cool because this thing that's going to drop you is going to be pretty large, and I think I'm going to make it into a tube, even though the actual place that they're going to drop is going to be a rectangle. So like the place that they're going to drop, there'd be like let me see. So this would be, there'd be a 3x3 where you're going to stand, and then outside the 3x3 there'd be 2 rings. So the actual hole would be a 3x3. So it'd be like a 5x5 and a 7x7 rings that are going to be the holes where the Endermen fall. So down here in the bottom, there's going to be, hopefully, is that a 7x7? It is. It's a 7x7. So yeah, so that's where the Endermen are going to fall. So the actual thing is actually going to have to be 1 wider. I'm just realizing right now. I think. So if you're standing right where this pillar is, I mean, they could fall here, but I think I'd rather them fall 1 away. So there's a 3x3 here. So that means they're going to fall on this one and on this one, right? Because you have to have it too. So you have trapdoor on both sides. So they'll fall and definitely not, reach over to kill the Endermite up in the top. Yeah, so this is going to have to be a wall. So this is going to have to be a 2 wide stairs. I didn't really realize that. So maybe all these stairs will be 2 wide, actually. Looking at it, maybe they will be. Then maybe this will. Yeah, 2 wide is fine. 2 wide is definitely big enough. But I think this is going to have to go away. Yeah, it's not really going to work. But anyway, that leaves us basically to where we're at right now. It's been a productive episode. We got a lot of stuff done. Really appreciate you all hanging out with me. Look at me wearing no gear. I'm too scared. I do have my good shovel because another thing is I took away the grass path. So now you have to use the command block to teleport. But that's going to do it for me for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm sorry for the long pause between episodes. It's been the longest pause from Wednesday until Monday that I've had in a really long time on my channel. But as you can see from the size of the builds, we're working on some really big things, and honestly, with family in town and stuff, I just was on the computer for 3 days in a row or so, 4 days. So happy to be back. Looking forward to recording the next episode. Still going to be working on these 2 projects for a little while longer. Hope that's okay with y'all. I'll see you next time. Bye everyone. Thanks for watching.